Francis McKee. I'm director of CCA, and I guess I'm in charge of the programme and everything in the building, but primarily for me, I'm interested in the programme we have and the partner programme. So if it's mainstream, we don't really want it here. We want to do the things you can't do anywhere else in the city. So if we have our own programme with 6 exhibitions a year and a smaller exhibition space upstairs with another 8 exhibitions, maybe 15 to 17 residencies for artists per year. We split our programme between domestic and local artists who we're here to support primarily, and then international artists. We bring in artists to introduce them to the city, to make links for the city abroad. So with the artists coming in, we will network them around Glasgow and then network them around Scotland as well. We almost work with artists any way they want to work. We'll tailor it. Some artists have come in and asked us to mentor them. Some artists have asked for practical experience, but we'll mentor people through all sorts of things. We'll give them exhibitions, commissions. Probably the most important thing is we give people money to make commissions for new work. And it's always about trying to help the artists make new work and trying to support them in their practice, whatever stage of their career they're at. Glasgow has a longer history than people imagine for art because it's all been based around the 90s now, because there was such a successful generation came from the 90s. But even from the 70s, you see that something is beginning to happen in Glasgow. And it comes with the collapse of industry in Glasgow. There's a lot of empty space. And that has only increased as places like London have begun to price artists out of the city. But Glasgow has the 2nd largest artist community in the UK, and very international as well, and very open. And for many reasons that has kind of gathered pace. There's something about making here that's very free. You make things because you want to make them, because nobody here wants to buy them. So there's this total freedom of experimentation that you don't get in other cities where a career is so clearly mapped out. You don't get much chance to experiment and deviate from that. In Glasgow, you can only deviate. And there's a lot of empty space, and development hasn't taken off as in other cities. So there remains a lot of cheap space. Good art school too, I have to emphasise. The art school has been good at producing students, and the students have then stayed in the city. And that has been the constant turnover of students who remain here from all parts of the world. And that's been very different from other places in the UK, I think. Edinburgh has a very good sense of itself as a capital city. Glasgow is much rawer energy. It has a sense of itself as having to prove itself again and again and again. And it's very open and very friendly city, but with this wild energy that people keep doing things. I can't totally explain why it has so well, but you sense it as soon as you get here. And it has that in a way that many other cities don't, because they're too proper. Glasgow's not very proper.